Hey guys, Brian Stecker here from Boomer Fitness, and I want to talk to you about the surprising benefits of fast food for fat loss for men and women over the ages of 60. The reason I want to talk about eating out is a lot of times when people eat out, they're getting an extra 300 to 500 calories per meal, and a lot of times there's other things going on in meals that people don't understand, and if they did understand it, it would help them get to their fitness goals sooner with less frustration. If you haven't already, make sure you give this a subscribe and click that little gray notification bell, because by doing that, you're going to be updated with all the great content that I make specifically for you that you ask me. Also, who am I? I'm Brian Stecker. I've been a personal trainer for the past 16 years. Also the owner of Boomer Fitness, where myself and my team, we help transform the lives of people ages over 40, 50, and 60. All right, so with that being said, I'm sitting outside Chipotle. I'm about to have my lunch, and I want to show you some of the surprising benefits of fat loss. When it comes to this, what ends up happening for most people is either one, they overestimate their amount of activity of what they do when they exert themselves, and they underestimate what they consume. And a lot of times, if you don't meal prep or you're traveling or something's going on, people, this is something that I hear from my clients on a daily basis. They throw their hands up into the air and they say, why try? I'll wait till some future date. But if you wait till a future date, there's always something that will come up. All right. There's always a birthday. There is always a holiday. There's always, I got something going on. I wasn't able to meal prep. There's a vacation. There's always something in the way to hit their goal. So you've got to make this a lifestyle. And one of those things during the week is like, hey, you're on the go and you need to get something to eat, and you need to give it the most bang for your buck. So let's turn your step backs into step ups and get you the information right now. So like, I'm going into Chipotle right now, and the number one thing that I look for is getting lean meats, right? I'm trying to stay away from things that are fried. I'm trying to stay things that are like deep broiled. I'm looking for lean meats. So I'm staying away from everything that says creamy. So like, when I go into Chipotle here, I'm gonna get some chicken. All right, the chicken is gonna be the leanest cut of meat, and it's going to be grilled. All right, so that's the first thing. So number one, make sure you're sticking with the lean cuts of meats. I know a lot of times if you go through, in our area, we've got Burgerville. Some people have McDonald's. You got the crispy chicken breast, right? Versus the grilled chicken breast. That can make all the difference. Right there, that could be an extra 200 to 250 calories just from that process right there. Stick to the simple things. People are always trying to like, hey, do you want the creamy sauce? Do you want the buttery this? Do you want to add the cheese to this? So when I'm going through that Chipotle line, I say, hey, I'm going to get the brown rice, right? I'm going to get the chicken. I'm going to get the bell peppers. I'm staying away from things like cheese. I'm staying away from things like sour cream. I'm staying away from, the bacon, extra bacon on these things. So that's another thing you got to look at. The next thing you want to look at is your portion sizes. So when you go in there, they're always going to ask you if you want a second helping or a second serving of something. So when I'm going in there, example for Chipotle, they're going to ask you want brown rice or black beans. So for me, I know that if I have the brown rice and the black beans, those calories are going to add up pretty quickly. So I choose one portion, and I'm not pinning carbohydrates off of that, because also when you get to the next place, the next spot, you can go, do you want extra chicken? So I stick to one serving of the meat also. So I get the brown rice, I skip the beans, and then I don't get the extra serving of meat, and then I get some bell peppers, I get some lettuce, and then I get the salsa. I get the salsa there. Skip the cheese, skip the sour cream. All right, so just think about that. Cut down on the portion sizes. All right. The other thing is, you got to log this stuff. You can't, and a lot of people will throw their hands up in there and say, I don't have time to log stuff. I don't have time to do this. But if you don't measure things, you can't manage things. And one of the first things when a client gets through like an 8-week transformation program with us, we first start just focusing on portion size, eating good quality foods, so that way they can make that a part of their quality of their life. But what we do later on to really advance things is give people awareness how many calories are things. And a lot of times people just don't know. So like if you go to a fitness app like MyFitnessPal, you can go in there and you can begin to enter the food, enter the portion. It's going to let you know what your macros are. A lot of people don't know what macros are, the protein, carbs, and fat. They don't know how much they're getting of those things. They don't know the benefit of those things. So by logging your food, you keep track of things like macros, but also you can see how your calories are adding up pretty quickly in a day. For some of my female clients, when they log their food for the first time, and then they realize what their BMR is, they know what their burn is for the day. And a lot of times people are starting, or my female clients are starting to say, like, sometimes their breakfast, this quote unquote healthy smoothie that they're drinking at their local health shop, is ending up to being 75% of their daily caloric intake, and it's not giving the nutrient benefits that they could get from it, later on leaving them more hungry, not satiated, and only craving more. And then by they have that second meal, they're done with calories for the day, but then they end up starving the rest of the day and say, nah, why do I even bother doing this anyway? And, throwing our hands up in the air and saying, why bother anyway, is not going to get you toward your fitness goal. And the other thing too is you got to look at this as a lifestyle. This isn't a diet. What are the first 3 letters of diet? It's die, right? So look at this as a lifestyle. Look at, where do I like to eat? What are the portion sizes? What are the high quality foods at this place? How can I watch my portion sizes? And start looking at those things so you can make it a portion sizes and then not making it a diet, because when you make it a lifestyle, you can get past the birthdays, you can get past the holidays. And some of my most successful clients, they have their most successful transformations during the holidays because they realize that it is just one day. All right, with that being said, I want to make sure you go down below, and we've got a couple of different offers for you. If you need help, you need that accountability around your exercise and your nutrition, and to bounce questions off to make sure you make consistent progress, down in the top pinned comment, you will see a link, a Calendly link, and that will let you know to schedule a time for myself. Now, this isn't a call we're going to get on and create a plan for you. This is going to be me asking you questions like, hey, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve? What's preventing you? To get to the nitty gritty, so that we can work together to help you get to that. Also, down below in the description, you'll see a link, and I've got some lists of foods and a nutrition plan for you that you can enter your email address in, and you'll have full access to that, and it's going to start helping you make progress toward your fitness goals, and I'll keep you updated to that. Like always, make sure you give this a like, give this a love, give this a share, and then in the comment section, let me know what you learned from this video so you can take your health and fitness goals to the next level. And if there's some topics that you want to learn about in upcoming videos, just let me know in the comment section below and I'll make them for you. Those are the surprising benefits of fast food. I hope you have yourself a wonderful day. I look forward to working with you, and congratulations to all the successful transformation clients that I've been working with here online through this past year. You guys make it a great day. Take care.